I've been playing old school RuneScape for 1,000 hours while locking my account to only being able to loot chests, all building up to my ultimate goal, completing all 3 raids. We've just unlocked the Perilous Moons, which gives us our best armor for raiding, but we have a problem. Each run takes us almost 30 minutes, and we need to speed this up because we could be doing hundreds and hundreds of kills. So let's work on upgrading our setup, including taking on RuneScape's hardest challenge, for a simple free-to-play shield. For now, I don't want to move away from the moons as we just got here, so let's try to get the one item from here that'll speed up moons. The dual macahuatls. So let's go and get our 3rd kill count. And that's a full inventory of food and pots, and we don't need to use any of our own supplies because it all exists in this one dungeon. The Perilous Moons has 3 bosses and each one's weak to a different style. And while a Guthan Spear isn't ideal as it's a slower weapon with less damage, it does have a stab, slash, and crush style, which makes it ideal for our account to take on this place. This boss is the Eclipse Moon, which is weak to stab, but it also has a passive effect where it lowers the hit of our weapon, making the kills really slow. Next up is the Blue Moon, which is weak to crush, and honestly this is the quickest fight of them all. Like the Eclipse lowers your damage, this boss actually increases it by +5 per hit, meaning if we have a hit of like a 21, it's now a 26. Which means that multi-hit weapons are really good here because the +5 applies to both hits. And finally, the bane of our existence, the Blood Moon. This boss is weak to slash, and like the Blue Moon, it increases our damage, but only by 2 this time. The main issue is, every time the boss hits you, it heals. And if its 3rd attack hits you, even a 1, it'll heal something like a 30. Our runs currently take an average of 26 minutes, and this is the main reason why. These fights can last a long time. Please just die. No! When it hits that 3rd hit, it just heals so much. Look at this. I might not be able to do this, you know. It's back up to 114. It's been above 100 for like 6 minutes. What is going on? Okay, 1 hit. Please! Oh, I shouldn't have hit. I got scared. Oh my god. That was like a full inventory. Okay, chest number 3. Boo. Combat achievement. Ooh, 41 soft clay. This is huge because we need as much soft clay as possible to level up construction. Oh, we just got a hunter level. That's unexpected. Oh, I'm gonna hit a unique one of these days. Are these good? I think these are good. That's a lot of darts. 74 defense. That should actually help quite a lot here. Okay, so this Blood Moon's actually barely hitting us, but the last one brought me down to 1 food and took like 10 minutes. It's very hit or miss. I think it's time to go to Zombie Pirates and try to get a Dragon Scimitar. We need to make this boss more consistent because 10-minute kills are just not cutting it. Can we snag an item before we leave for the upgrade? Which is weird because we're getting a level 60 item to upgrade our level 70 item. I hate RuneScape, man. We cannot. Let's go get some upgrades. Before we carry on with our Dragon Sim grind, let's talk about today's video sponsor and a huge supporter of the channel, boot.dev. Boot.dev is a learning tool to help you master backend development from start to finish using the Python and Go programming languages. The content is easily digestible as the website fully gamifies the experience, creating an environment that not only motivates you with rewards and quests, but also reduces the boredom of traditional e-learning and makes learning genuinely enjoyable. With a live compilation tool and a hands-on approach, this is an incredible way to start learning programming. If you get stuck, Boots, the cute AI bear wizard, will help you through your thought process, helping you get to a solution without giving you the answer. Being a software developer myself, I can genuinely advocate that this website helps make learning more efficient by simply making it fun. I genuinely do wish I had something like this when I was first starting, so if you want to gamify your learning experience, earn achievements as you learn, and claim rewards for succeeding, click the link in my description box and use the code Tellacon for 25% off your first payment. And yep, that even includes the yearly plan. Thanks to boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. Okay, I'm back here for the long haul this time. We have 9 hours here with 23 keys. So let's hope the PKs have died down a little bit now, because it was really active before. So hopefully we're a little bit better off. Out of all these people and bots, this dude's just like, nah fam, attack the chest locked guy. Attack the chest locked guy. 88, I've got 2 levels on him. That's it, I'm gonna be screwed. He caught it straight away, man. Why doesn't he splash? I mean, I don't lose anything. Wait, I've got 25 seconds on Teleblock too. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, I've got 25 seconds on Teleblock. We might actually get out of this. Oh, wow, okay. We survived! This is the issue. I have a Clan Wars teleport that I can't use for 10 minutes. I've got to run up from Varrock every time a PKer comes. So if they come every, like, 6 minutes, I am absolutely screwed. Please, it's just there. Save me 50 hours. Oh, I want it. We can't pick this up because it's a monster drop, not a chest. I am so confused. You carry on. I have no idea what's going on here. You can't make this up. You can't make this up at all. Oh yeah, I recorded most of this live. If you want to join in on the fun, go to kick.com/Tellacon. There's a link in the description, and I might even be live right now. Okay, I decided that 4's enough to do our first little opening. I'm going to open them as we get them, because if we hit the D-Sim, it'll be great. Oh, God damn it. I'm going to open them as we get them, because if we sit there for 30 keys, that's going to take 10 hours. So we may as well open them like this. What is the rune drops? Last one. Fuck. Okay, they're tasty to hit. These are super rare from here. Right, this is getting dumb now. I have killed 150 of these and got like 5 keys. And the drop rate on a D-Sim is 1 in 362. Why have I got 3 of them? This is torture. This is absolute torture. Our last key was freaking all the way down here, and we've got all these kills with no key. And that is 200 kills dry of a zombie pirate key. To put it into perspective, 99.98% of people don't go that dry in 200 kills. That is crazy. Finally, we are so far behind that 1 in 24 drop rate now. It is unreal. Cannonballs. We get to keep cannonballs, but we can never use a cannon. That's a really weird drop. No! Oh! We've had 4 dragon daggers and 2 dragon longs. We have spooned them, but we need the sim. It's the only one we've not got. The D-long's not that bad at all, but unfortunately we are locked out of it like the dragon dagger from 36 woodcutting. Because to unlock that, we need 55 con, which we're going to get after Perilous Moon, so it's not going to help out at all. 4 dragon daggers, 2 dragon longswords, 0 dragon scimitars. Oh boy. Okay, another 11 keys. Let's go and do this. We hit the D-longs last time. Surely it's the scimitar time, right? Whoa! Wait a minute. I did not expect that. Dude, we got the anchoring scroll. Oh boy, if this stopped you teleporting around at stone chests and stuff, it would be so worth me using. I might do some experiment on that at some point. This is the 6th world in a row with a PK on it. What is happening? Okay, Undead Pirates is absolutely packed. I'm gonna open these up and head back to Moons for now. It sucks, but I'll come back when the PKs are offline. Can we pull it off? Oh, double Laren key drop. Okay, we take those. We'll come back and get this scimitar one day, but for now, I think grinding the moons and getting the Makawackle will be much better. We have 9 Laren's keys. We may as well open them now because we did just get quite a few from the pirates. I'm going to do it in 2 inventories just in case there's any PKs hanging about, but I reckon we'll be fine. Probably. Nothing special, but some nice little loot. That was the most disappointing set of 5 Laren's keys I've ever opened. Well, I'm back here. The D-Sim would be such a huge upgrade for Blood Moon, but also the Makawattles from here would be awesome for zombie pirates. So it works both ways. Chest number 17. We are approaching the drop rate. 2 more and we are officially dry. I've just run out of membership and got kicked out of the Perilous Moons, but the combat rebalance changes are in. And while they don't affect us too much right now, there are a few fun things that we can test. One of the main things for us is that these now get a damage boost look. Magic damage boost plus 1% and magic damage boost plus 1%. Previously, they didn't. Also, the prayers themselves now give damage boosts, as you can see 2% here and 1% here. This is going to be super, super helpful in general and might actually help out a lot. On top of this, elemental weaknesses for magic are in the game now, meaning that on the normal spellbook, air, water, earth, and fire now do additional damage and accuracy to some NPCs. We can't really do anything with fire or earth, but we can do something with water and air. The first thing I want to go and test is barrows. These now have a 50% air weakness. That means that air spells are 50% more accurate and deal 50% more damage. So the barrows runs should be sped up. Because of the accuracy boost, I might also be able to Mage Carol better and even potentially Mage Arim now, so that is something that I'd like to test out. Oh, there was one more change too. The tier of spell no longer matters for your max hit. You always max hit your highest tier spell of that type. So we have Fire Strike unlocked, which max hits an 8. So now our Wind Strike, Water Strike, and Earth Strike also max hit an 8. Because we're level 73 magic and don't have access to Fire Wave yet, because that's level 75, that means that Earth Wave is our best, which max hits a 19. Air Wave previously only hit a 17, but now it should have a 19 max. With the damage boost, we might even be able to hit up to like 28 here, so I'm really interested to see it. Well, no time like the present, bang! And we're also going to be testing the nice 2% accuracy we get from Mystic Might now. Let's see if we can hit above a 17. That's a big one. 25 and it's not a... Oh my god. 28 is the max. Look at this. Absolutely shredded. This is such a good update for us. Now, Arim's probably going to be a little bit harder to hit, but I do think we might be able to do it with magic now. Let's find out. It's not super accurate, and we might run out of prayer. But if we can train our prayer just a tiny bit more, these might be consistent kills. This is absolutely insane. That means that these melee brothers should just die. These should just get absolutely decimated. This, oh my god. Guys, these barrow runs have got much, much faster. The only downside now is being limited by the Shades of Morton minigame teleport. Darok's still a little bit dangerous though, so we should probably kite this. Okay, skeletons do indeed have an air weakness. It is barrows, brothers, skeletons, and ghosts, as well as aviances. But that means that we can just kill skeletons so easily for KC now as well. I am so excited. It's a shame that Perilous Moons basically devalues everything to do with this, but there are still some useful barrows items that we might want to grab. So the fact that this is even possible and sped up is genuinely incredible. Such a good update, Jagex. And look at the timer on the minigame teleport. That is a full run in under 8 minutes. An 8-minute barrows run. Literally, can we get lucky? Yoink. Nope. But that's absolutely fine. Like I said, the only issue now is we need prayer to do Carol and Arim, and we can't use this for another 11 minutes. Oh, that sucks. Another place this might be cool is red dragons, because all chromatic dragons have now got a water weakness. The wiki's not updated yet, so I'm not sure what percentage it is, but I'm just going to assume 50, like the barrows and everything else. In which case, I want to see what kind of XP we can get here and how fast we can kill the big ones now. This might increase our grubby key output by a lot. Like I said earlier, the max hit is going to be the same as air now because of the same tier of spell. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset all of our XP counters, and I'm going to do this for about 15 minutes, and we'll see what kind of XP an hour we're getting. Oh yeah, definitely a 50% weakness. Holy crap. I'm going to 4-hit this thing. Let's try a big one. I don't know how fast I'll be able to get grubby keys with this, but this is so much better. And all I've got to do is go and buy runes from Ali. I've just 10 hit that thing. And there's 74 magic. We actually got a level. In one more level, we'll unlock Fire Wave, which means this will have a max hit of 29, and so will Air Wave. I really like this new magic system. Does anyone else remember, like, back when they were kids, thinking that things had certain weaknesses and that water was better than fire on, like, fire giants? Well, now that's true. I genuinely, I feel like I'm a kid again. We're getting around 75,000 XP an hour right now, which is way higher than before. Chest number 25, well on the way to 100. Boom. Crap. And there's Eclipse down. That is 73 attack and strength. We are schmoving. Chest number 30. Oh, I really thought that would be it. I just spent 260,000 gold to repair my barrows. I can't do that often. We're going to run out of gold. That's 18 hours dry. This is starting to take its toll a little bit. Officially 2 times the drop rate, and we still hit nothing. Ooh, we've just hit 75 defense. Now, that isn't needed for the armors here, but it is super helpful, not only for the defense level, but because I think we can wear things like Justicia now. Oh my god, the famous chess player. Ooh, and there's 28 Hunter. We do slowly get Hunter levels here by grabbing these grubs and catching salamanders. So we might slowly see this increase. Okay, chest number 50. Still no drops. Are we gonna hit something? This is getting ridiculous now. We are nearly 3 times the drop rate for any item. And the worst thing is, out of all of these items, only the dual Macoatl things are beneficial. I mean, everything else is good for raids, obviously, but these are the only things that actually speed up moons itself, because I'm not going to be using any of the other stuff. Well, we've just killed it without using any food. Is this a sign of good luck? Do you think we're going to get a drop because we use no food? Find out in a second. Yes! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I am so happy. We hit the fucking item that we needed. Oh my god. Boom. Let's put these on. Oh, we need 75 strength. We can't even wear them yet. Time to take a detour. I have to take a detour right now. Looks like before we get to use the Macoatls, we need 75 strength. And to do that, our best weapon is going to be this little dinky rune sword that we got from the Undead Pirate's locker. And one more hit, and we are 75 strength. We can now wield the sex paddle. Sorry, the dual Macoatls. Let's go and test these bad boys out. Are we ready? Yoink! Look at them. They are beautiful. Now, they should theoretically be much better than the spear in general, but especially the crush and stab bonus if you take a look compared to a spear. The downside is, even though the stab bonus is much better than the Guthan spear, because the Eclipse boss has a -6 attack roll on all of your damage, this gets it twice because its hit splats are lower because it's over 2 hits. So these aren't actually as good on the Eclipse boss, so I think we will be using the Guthan spear. They might be okay in the shadow phase. I will test. Let's get back to Perilous Moons and see if we can get a back-to-back with these. I just got a combat task called Betrayal, and I'm pretty sure it's kill Blood Moon with the sex paddles. That's so weird. Rick Mike Hunt. Oh no. What a name. Can we get the back-to-back? We cannot, but I am happy regardless. Okay, I've done a couple of runs now using the Macoatls, and I've actually figured a few things out. My last run actually was only 14.5 minutes. I timed it, which is wild. My previous runs were averaging 22 to 25, so we've sped the runs up by almost 7 minutes. So using these on Blood Moon is indeed better. But let's show some examples of where they are good and bad. As we know, the Eclipse Moon is weak to stab, and this does have a stab option. So it would be a lot better here than you expect. But because the Eclipse actually has a -6 attack as a base for all of your hits, my max hits a 7 here, which means that it's far weaker than the Guthan Spear. On the Shadow phase, the damage is actually lowered to a 4, so we can probably hit a 9/9 with this. But double hit weapons here have a problem. As you're moving through this, you only get 1 hit in, as you can see. So again, the Guthan Spear is better here. So all in all, these weapons are absolutely crap at this boss and do not improve it in the slightest. Blue Moon though, oh, Blue Moon, watch this. This is where these things shine. 4 tick, hits higher than the spear. These are beautiful and weak to crush. This gets sped up by a ton. Like the Eclipse gives you a -6 to all of your attacks, this actually buffs all of your attacks. So multi-hit weapons are actually better here, because it buffs both hits. That makes this absolutely incredible. As you can see, it's already nearly half health in 1 phase. This is our fastest moon now by far. And if it didn't slow our attack speed, we might have actually just been able to skip it and only do a 1 phase moon. That would have been incredible. And there we go. Absolute beastly weapons at that thing. Now, the Blood Moon is the really interesting one because its slash defense is 0 and its crush and stab are at 100. So you'd think that this Guthan Spear having a slash option would be better than these on crush or stab. But the thing is, because their values are so high, these are actually better than the Guthan Spear here. On paper, these lose out. But because the Blood Moon has a -2 flat armor stat, it means that each hit of these gets a +2 hit. and it takes it above the spear. Now this calls for a very interesting situation where when you're using them on this fight, if they're hitting accurately, they are far better than the spear. But if they hit like 4 zeros in a row, which does have a chance to happen, then the Blood Moon's going to heal a crap ton. So what these lack in consistency, they are much better for in damage. The big benefit though is on the Jaguar phase, I can actually get an extra hit in now, watch. I get one there and then I get another one. So we actually get more heals here for the Jaguar phase. But for now, these do out damage the Guthan Spear. It's not by a lot, but it does speed up the fight by about a minute or a minute and a half on average. Any luck for the tutorial run? No. All in all, these weapons are huge. And even though they help out on the Blood Moon and the Blue and not the Eclipse, the fact that they shave off well over 5, 6, 7 minute averages is insane. But it got me thinking, how can I make the runs even faster for me without just training my stats up? Like, my stats are low, obviously. I could train these up and speed up the runs, but what gear could I get to speed this up? Because at the minute, we still have this. Our only boot upgrade really is kind of a weird one. It's either just do clues directly for rangers, manacles, or go to Konar, do some Slayer, and we get some Mystic boots at a 1 in 1,000 drop rate. So these are kind of off the table. Mithril gloves though, obviously the upgrades come in their recipe for Disaster Quest. Now we can't do this one because we need Monkey Madness and 48 agility, and we can't do this one because we need Lost City and we've still not got woodcutting yet. However, now we've unlocked fishing, we can go and do the Mountain Dwarf and get an upgrade to Adamant gloves. I obviously have an Amulet of the Damned for the power slot, but I am saving that for raids right now as we are going to need a lot of the dams. Unless I go and grind out shades, we can't really use them here because of how long we're going to be here for. We'll go through a load of them because the Amulet of the Damned do degrade. But on top of all these, there's still one huge upgrade that I think can take the runs down to 12, even 10 minutes. And that is going back to the undead pirates and trying to get our hands on a dragon scimitar. A D-Sim is a huge upgrade over the Macahuatls and the spear for Blood Moon specifically. And the bigger benefit to it is we can get a shield slot because a dragon scimitar is one-handed. And if we can get increased defense, it'll hit us less. Blood Moon heals less, Blue Moon slows us less, but we'll obviously use Macahuatls on that. And the Eclipse Moon will stop us hitting less. So I think we try and get a Dragon Scimitar and we push Perilous Moons to its limits and try to get the runs as low as possible. So we quickly completed the fishing contest, woke up the eternally drinking dwarf, and we completed the next step of Recipe for Disaster. This room's getting awfully quiet now, just a couple more left. Ooh, look at him, absolutely beautiful. 3,000 GP for an extra 1 in every stat. It's time to move on back to the Dragon Scimitar. This is the super sexy gear we're going to be rocking at Pirates this time. Let's see how it does. The one thing I have to be absolutely sure of is that we do not lose these dual Macahuatls. Even if I'm Skulled, I'm really hoping that they are kept. Because with how the Perilous Moon's drop mechanics work, if we take a quick look at the log, we actually can't hit these again until we've hit these 3 items. And then we have a 1 in 4 chance to hit them. So we'd be like 500 kills without them if we lost them. So we've got to make sure this PK skull prevention is on. A big problem that I had here before was with a 5-tick weapon, the bots would come in when they were low and hit them before my weapon got the last attack off. Meaning that I just lost a load of kills. With these, though, being 4-tick, I don't think that's going to be an issue. These kills should be sped up a lot here. And there's the first key of the day. I am getting hit a surprising amount. I actually might need to bring like one of my barrows bodies or something instead of the gloves, just so we don't have to actually use our food. And that's 2 keys in just a few minutes. I am not complaining. The kills per minute have sped up by at least double. Might be due to the part that there's not really any bots there right now, which is a little bit weird, but I'm bringing it all into these sex paddles, baby. Myth gloves are cheap, so I'm bringing the Torag's body just to tank a little bit of the damage, and we've downgraded to Mithril gloves, and this way if we lose them, it's not a big deal. We can't skull anyway, so this should be fine. Probably. Oh yeah, we're not getting hit at all with this body. This is worth it. This is well worth it. I hate this. Oh, but I love this. Another one. There's nothing more beautiful to a chest locked account than getting a double key. We opened all our Larens last time we did the druids, and we didn't really get anything, but hey, with the new magic damage bonus on the Dagon High, if we can pull Dagon High bottoms, who knows? Might actually find a use for them. Look at all the bots stacking to pick up my loot. Ooh, and that's 10. Let's go and open these up so we don't overstay our welcome here. At this point, I was just killing pirates for 10 hours a day. Looting inventory after inventory of keys, getting so many dragon scimitars from the pirates themselves, and I eventually hit 100 keys with nothing. I kept pushing, and then this happened. Do I even have a use for these? Oh, no way! Really? We've hit 2 of these? D-longs? No! This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. What is this look? You know, I'm reading this one. I'm just reading this. Yep. Okay, Elder Chaos Druids can no longer teleport me. Yay! We are very, very, very dry. If you look at the right, we're expected to have 156 keys right now. And we've only got 133, and it's just getting worse and worse. However, a nice fella called Skeldor in the chat said, try following the bots. Okay, let's follow this guy. When you click follow, they actually just run away. You don't even have to attack them or anything. You don't need anyone to attack them. And then they're just going to run down to 5 wildy and teleport. So you get the world all to yourself. How handy is that? I didn't even realize PKs were here, man. Oh, no. Oh, were they friends with that guy? As long as I keep these, I'm happy. Jesus Christ. If I lost them, I would be fucked. Well, we haven't actually died to PKs since 1,680 zombie pirate kills. So we have done over 2,000 without actually dying. We always end up escaping, and there's not been that many. So I take this as a win. I'm not sure what's going on, but I keep getting found by PKs on every world right now, and my prayer is nearly out. What level are they? 88. I'm not going to be able to get away. I've got to get down 7 wilderness levels with 30 run energy. What the fuck? Unless he splashes here and I can get around the trees. Aww. Can the Torag's plate body pull through? He's smiting me. I'm already out of prayer, mate. Wait, Torag's off, Torag's off, Torag's off. Okay. 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 No, I've got like 1 tile to go. He's going in for the dragon dagger, and he can't hit me anymore. Oh, that feels so good after dying to people a minute ago. But I wasn't there long, and I honestly am kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, every world has just got a PKer now. What do I do? Okay, there's far too many PKers, so I'm gonna go open these 3 keys that we've got, and then we're gonna go and complete the Monkey Madness quest. Obviously, we need this to equip the D-Sim, but we also need to do the Grand Tree and Tree Gnome Village as well. So we'll go on a little bit of a questing spree for the rest of the night. First, though, surely we can get lucky in 3 keys, right? Nope. Before we complete Monkey Madness, we had a couple more gnome quests to just finish up, and one of those was Tree Gnome Village, which showed us a little bit of attack XP, but not enough for a level. But it did unlock spirit trees, which is something that we can actually use. I never thought that the NPC rebalance would work or help with this quest, but this is a black demon. So water spells are hitting up to like 27 or something. This is wild. So accurate and such a good update. And we also completed the Grand Tree ready for Monkey Madness. This quest is awesome though. Not only do we get Gnome Glider access, which can be useful, we get 5 quest points, which puts us up there for the Barrows gloves. And more importantly, 7,900 agility XP. That takes us from 25 to 31. And using underwater agility, our XP is that low that probably saved us genuinely about 8 to 10 hours. And a higher agility level means more XP at underwater agility. So this was a win. Well, I had a good break, and we've now got all the requirements to actually complete Monkey Madness, but it's time to actually try and get the Dragon Scimitar once again. Let's see if this is going to take another 50 hours. Fuck, we literally got like everything but dragon. We just smashed out a strength level, 94 combat. Again, that makes it better and worse here. Less pures can hit us, but more higher levels can hit us. So I wonder if it's going to help in the long run. Okay, that's 20 keys. And honestly, I can't really hold out till 34. I've just got to go and open these. Let's do 10 at a time and we'll see if we can snag the sim. 161 lockers down, 13 more till drop rate. And there's 78 strength and 1,200 total level. Okay, these keys are actually going to take us over the drop rate. going to put us at 177 lockers, and the drop rate is 174. So I'm going to do something I've not done yet, and we're not even going to look in the inventory until the loot is complete. And now we're officially in dry territory, fellas. No! You're going to lose 2 keys. This dude's level 92 combat. We are absolutely fucked. I am not happy. I overstayed my welcome because we've not seen a PKer in a while. Wait. Never mind. I guess we're good. I am losing it. Let's get these open and see if we can snag one. Why am I feeling like I'm going to hit a dragon dagger? Oh! Oh! Wait. We actually got them. We actually fucking got them. Wait. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know how to feel. It's been that long. I've lost feeling in my fucking heart. What the fuck? Dude. Oh, I am so happy. I am so happy. I am so fucking happy. Look how beautiful they are. And with the dragon scimitars in hand, well, inventory, I guess, we've got one more thing to do. Obviously, we need to do Monkey Madness to equip it, but that's not what I'm talking about. We have one more item that will pair beautifully with this in the Perilous Moons that will make all the runs hopefully go down to 10 minutes. And that, my friends, is a new shield. If we look in the bank, my best shield right now is an adamant kite. But with the addition of a certain something in-game, we can get a rune one. And that certain something is the Fortis Colosseum. Probably one of the hardest pieces of content in the game. The Fortis Colosseum lives on the new continent of Varlamore, and it is this giant thing here. Anyways, yeah, Colosseum is a wave-based minigame, much like the Inferno, but it's only 12 waves long instead of 69. Because we only want a rune kite shield from here, we actually don't have to get very far. We only have to get to the 3rd wave and complete the 2nd. And then we have a 1 in 7 chance of obtaining a rune kite shield. It drops some other things as well, but they're not really that important, so we're just focusing on the shield here. Every wave that you complete in the Colosseum, you get offered a choice. At the end of a wave, you get a piece of loot, and you can choose to walk away with that loot and start over, or you can choose to carry on and pick an augment, which will change how your run works. Kind of like a roguelite experience, which is really fun. If you don't accept the reward and you move on, the reward gets added to a pool, and if you die, you lose all of the rewards you've stacked up. And don't let this fool you. Even the first 2 waves are going to be very, very difficult for us, because we only have a bone crossbow as our best range weapon. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Oh no, we've got no prayer pots left. That's a bit of a problem. We do have some, but I am not doing this on a PvP world. I'm not even sure if these would work, to be honest. That's great. Let's go give it a go without prayer pots, and with our best food being egg potatoes. If you're mid-combat, you can't leave at all, and I don't really have the money to be paying 100,000 every time I die. So I am going to take a lore rune and some teleports out, because you're allowed to teleport out mid-combat, apparently. So this is just as a backup safety option, so I don't have to spend any money. Now, the main difference between this and the Inferno is that it starts off very difficult, and that's going to be a problem. The equivalent of Inferno Nibblers are a band of 3 warriors, a meleeer, a major, and a ranger. You'll always max on these if you use the right style on them, so the ranger shouldn't be an issue because I can just use these. The meleeer shouldn't be an issue because I should like 2-hit it with Earth Wave. But the major may be a little bit of an issue, so let's find out. As you can see, you always see the loot of the next wave as well. So I'm going to get 80 Song Fire Splinters on the first wave, and I have to pick one of these. These are an example of the augments. We get Blasphemy, which makes prayer drain by 20% of the damage received off prayer, which we don't want because we don't have any prayer pots right now. Relentless, enemies ignore 33% of your defense and hit an extra damage. Or Frailty, your maximum health is reduced by 10% and can no longer be boosted. Honestly, losing 7 to 8 health is probably the best option here. So we're going to pray mage, stick on our ranged gear, and hit the major. No, we don't want to kill the major, actually. I want to kill this guy. My max hit's 1111. So at the very least, we can do this. Swap to magic. Kill this guy. 19 is my max. It's a 3-hit. Oh boy. I mean, realistically, I should be flicking this, right? Oh my god, this is going to be difficult. If you take too long on a wave, a meleeer is actually going to spawn. You're probably going to see it here. And you've got to make sure that you hide and get this safe spotted properly, or it can cause big issues. This actually hits you for giant damage. As you can also see, the other NPCs in here, you don't max hit with your off style. It's only the ones that are equivalent to nibblers in the beginning. So for these mages, it's probably going to be the best for me to just smack them with the sex paddles. Okay, sorted. Now, when this guy dies, it's going to be the first wave completed. And the second wave gets harder, and we've already used a load of food. And there's wave 1 completed. Now, a pop-up appears, and as you can see, my next wave reward is death runes, which means it's not going to be the rune kite. So I'm just going to click claim here. I'm going to leave. And then we're going to get some Sunfire Splinters, which might actually have a use on my account. Look at the beautiful chest. Yoink. Collection log completed. I love that this is in a chest. If they just gave you the reward, I would have been so sad. We can actually get the best in slot Runescape at some point if we get good at the game. But yeah, this is all we're going to be doing. Rinse and repeat. And the funny thing is, I am not going to know if I can do wave 2 until I see a rune kite in the rewards. And then we're going to fail it or complete it. So that will be a fun experience. We are nearly out of egg potatoes, and I would feel a little bit safer with prayer pots. So it's, you know what? Let's go and do some grubby keys, make sure we get a little bit more food, and then take this on seriously. Now, there's the first grubby key. I think I'm going to mage these until 75 so we can actually equip the blue moon, and then we'll see where we're at. And there's 75 magics. We have only got 4 grubby keys, which honestly is not that great. But if one of these has some decent food in, then we can go straight back to the Colosseum. First key. Oh! We actually hit the brews. That's our first time, right? We were looking for them brews last time. That is useful. I am saving those. I might have to take that. Key number 2. We need food, not red dragonite. So let's nab this potato. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, and there's a collection log slot. Funnily enough, we can actually get the Serachnis pet because we can kill it for grubby keys and crystal keys. And we've just got a crystal key. That is such a good open. And more brews. Holy fuck. That is the best grubby key I have ever opened. That is incredible. I will actually keep this sack just in case I ever do get the Serachnis pet when I'm messing around killing it. Because that would be really, really cool, actually. Okay, that should be enough egg potatoes to get a couple of KC at 2 KC, right? We're going to bring the super restore just as some piece of emergency. If we are genuinely on our last leg, so close to the completion, we will drink it. But I do not want to use this because we need it for the brews, and it gives you like a perfect ratio. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Well, let's just keep running wave 1, and then hopefully a rune kite will appear on 2 and we can complete it. In, out, bada bing, bada bosh. Death runes, nope. Ooh, the wrong piece of rune. And the other piece of rune. Okay, at least doing wave 1 4 times, I have figured out exactly what I should do. If I pray magic and hit the melee, I don't have snare or anything, but it dies in 3 hits. So 1, 2, and then 3. And then we equip our melee gear and use ultimate strength and hit the ranger, and it dies in 2 hits. Bang on, because I've got a 25 max hit. And then we slap this fella, and it's a 4-hit kill. And then all the warband's dead. This is really, really useful. And now this just feels very, monotonous. Ooh, there's the kite shields. It's 4 of them. Right. I guess we're on to wave 2, fellas. What the hell do we want to pick? I don't want prayer drain. I don't want an extra phrenic warbander. Javelins leave a temporary pool of molten sand. This will be fine. This will be absolutely fine. Okay, let's do this. Exact same strategy for the warband. Okay, melee guy secured. And then these 2 are separated, so I should be able to kill them 1 by 1. There's the meleeer down. Oh, I was under the assumption this had a melee attack, but it turns out it doesn't, so I guess we just sit back and smack it. We've just got to be careful of that. If that hits us, we are probably going to be screwed. This feels like a fucking raid boss, man. Well, this is nice and easy. Obviously, when we're doing the Colosseum normally, we're probably going to be ranging this guy with the Eclipse at Lattle. Does anyone else think these look a little bit like Mickey Mouse? And there we go. This is the end of our Colosseum journey. We do not care about cannonballs, but some lovely, lovely, lovely kite shields. Let's get them. I am so happy that this is our best shield upgrade. Now, there's just one thing left to do before we go back to the perilous moons. And that is to do Monkey Madness and actually be able to equip our freaking scimitar. And we are ready to take on Monkey Madness. We're as light as we can be. We can kill monkeys with the sex paddles. And we're going to bring our new little friend, Dave, along with us, just so he can be in our inventory when we can equip the fella. This is going to be pretty difficult because I don't have any prayer pots or restores in the bank at all. I do have a 2-dose restore, but I don't think it's enough. So I'm going to have to go and run through the tunnels on PvP worlds, I think, and use Blighted. So because of that, I've got to make sure I'm just not going to lose much. So let's bank them fire runes. Oh my god, it's called Radar. I've only just realized it shows us the way like a radar, kind of. Fuck my life, I forgot to take anti-poisons. Are you kidding me? This isn't the first time I've been knocked out and surrounded by big hairy gorillas. I do garcore. I'm dumb. Doing quests like this without stamina potions absolutely sucks, man. I'm just going to stand here till 100 run energy and just hope that it's enough for a while. Wish me luck, fellas. I am officially hopped onto a PvP world. I shouldn't lose anything if I die, but I do think going through this tunnel on a PvP world means that I can drink and eat these. Let's just double check. I can drink them. Okay. God, we're out of run energy already and we are absolutely miles away. I hope we've got enough pots for this. Back we go. Oh shit, wait, I'm on a PvP world. That's scary. Let's just hop off for now and we'll go back to a PvP world later when we need to. I forgot monkey bones. I forgot fucking monkey bones. I forgot fucking monkey bones. Attempt number 2, the monkey bun gree boogaloo. This is so fucking funny. If your inventory is full because I had a potato there and you finish the conversation with the monkey just dies and goes onto the floor. What the hell? Why has its head become so big? We haven't got much prayer, but we are on the demon. The black demon on the Grand Tree had a water weakness. Jagex have added water weaknesses to red dragons and stuff, and almost every demon in the game. Oh, I need that. Right? And like every demon in the game. But I don't think they've added a water weakness to this fucking thing. No, or else that would have hit, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they've added a water weakness to this thing, which is absolutely stupid. Because it's a demon. Why are they so inconsistent? Either way, we've brought Dave with us for the entire quest. And this will be the last time we see this chat message in the box, because after this, we can equip the Dragon Sim. Oh, thank God. Give me that beautiful message. And there we go. Monkey Madness completed. We can now finally equip Dave. Look at him. That is so beautiful. We're going to properly test him out next episode, but for now, we have to drop these diamonds because, unfortunately, they were from a quest. And we also can't claim the reward from the training upstairs because it's avoidable, which is absolutely fine. Because we've got Dave! And this looks to be our completed Perilous Moons setup. We have got an Amulet of the Damned in the bank, which is like a glory, so it is better. But it's got lower defense, so I do think this is better to use for now, and this doesn't degrade. And then when we kill the Blood Moon, yoink, we have the shield. The fact that the shield adds so much defense as well should mean that we absolutely smash the moons now. These items took us from 24 minutes to 16, and I'm hoping that this new setup takes us from 16 to 10. I'll see you next time.